Okay, I want to say something about the name Gingerbread. I think this is important. Gingerbread, I knew, was something that occurred in various fairy stories. Hansel and Gretel and the Gingerbread Man and various others, I think. And all of them seem to have a sense of insecurity and threat. You know, Hansel and Gretel lost in the woods, and the old witch. So I realised that's quite significant, that things are not necessarily easy and full of love and flowers and sweet birds, that children are met with difficulties where they have to use their own initiative. They have to be canny. They have to look out at the world and decide how to cope with, quite often, cruel parents or difficulties that children are not supposed to meet in the Walt Disney version of life. So there I was, realizing that in the stories there was this threat, this sense of threat. And I, as a mother, I'd done no wrong. I was a perfectly good mother. I just didn't feel that my place was with my husband, and there's a whole story around that, of course. So I'd come into London to seek almost like the magic of London, because that's where it's a catalyst. So many people collide and start to have ideas and do things. So I wanted to be part of that. So I'd come into London to kind of seek my fortune as a woman with 2 kids. And there was nobody supporting me. I didn't have anyone to really feel that I could go to. I had friends and they were great. But the important thing to know is that in the original concept was this sense of threat and this sense of things not being ideal, and that by getting together we could use our initiative. So you've got in Gingerbread, you've got the ginger, the heat, and the need to ginger things up and talk about it and expose things. That's the ginger aspect, and be quite blatant and outspoken. And then you have bread, which has a spiritual value, because bread is it's a very significant an ancient word that suggests deep nourishment. And I knew that I needed sustenance, and I needed a sense of communion. And those spiritual aspects were certainly there in the beginning of Gingerbread.